Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This is, as always, Defub21, and as always, we have a new video game trailer to look at and for me to tell you what I think about it. This is for a game called The Surge. The full title is Stronger, Faster, Tougher. I know little else about this game. I believe the people who made it are the people who made Lords of Fallen, which was an attempt by a Western developer to make a kind of a Dark Souls-like game. I don't think it was hugely successful. I think it came out at the launch or in the first 12 months at 360 or the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 were on the market. It became available for free with Games with Gold a while ago, so I think last year, so I actually have it, but I haven't played much of, or any really of it. I just have it, like a lot of games with Gold, just gift horse mouth, don't look in when it's free. Anyway, so without further ado, let's have a look at this trailer, and then I shall tell you what I think.
Creo, you know who we are. Or at least you think you do. Creo is one of the world's largest manufacturers of consumer and industrial products, but we're so much more. Creo's not just a company, it's a way of life. Here you're not just seen as anybody, you're somebody. Somebody special. At Creo, we have your well-being at heart, and that includes body and mind. I know. You've heard me say it again and again, but Creo cares. With the implementation of our rigs, we've made you stronger, faster, tougher. So welcome to new life as part of the Creo family.
Finally, a video game set in a sci-fi, maybe possibly post-apocalyptic world where everything has gone wrong because of bloody, what's the word for it? IT bros / hipsters. Or at least that's what you seem to get the gist of, to a degree, of this trailer is. Considering, well, firstly, there appears to be there's no in-game footage. It's all pre-rendered CGI, or maybe pre-rendered using in-game assets, but I haven't seen any gameplay of this. There's probably gameplay out there, I just haven't seen it for this game. So from the trailer alone, no actual gameplay that I can see. So that's a negative right there. Considering the developer's lineage, that the last game they worked on was Lords of Fallen, I assume that this is maybe another Dark Souls type game in terms of the gameplay mechanics, combat and all the rest. But they've actually done something quite smart here, which is that even if Lords of the Fallen had been, got better reviews, didn't get terrible reviews, but if it didn't even necessarily get bad ones, but it didn't get good or very good reviews. It wasn't. I don't think it was an 8 out of 10 or let alone a 9 out of 10 game. Let's put it that way. But even if it had gotten kind of 8 out of a 10 score, trying to stand out from the crowd, is a difficult business, and you want to try and differentiate yourself from anyone in your particular genre or subgenre of game. And by setting it in a kind of a medieval feudal setting, which is kind of what the Lords of Fallen was set in, it didn't really differentiate itself enough from the Dark Souls series. And I think this game obviously is not going to have that problem. It's set in a kind of a futuristic sci-fi setting. You've got kind of power armor, which is kind of cool, though whether it'll actually affect gameplay in a real meaningful way, I don't know. And well, you've obviously, again, it looks like, again, a Dark Souls type game. It's, again, the art style is radically different, judging by this trailer. Again, you got robots to fight instead of, I assume, monsters or anything else like that, which is, again, is cool. And there are kind of cool things you can do. Obviously, you can kill them and scramble. It implies in the trailer that you can kill the robots and scavenge them for parts to use for your own purposes, which is also a kind of cool mechanic as well. But again, no actual gameplay footage in the trailer that I can discern. So how accurate or representative of the final game this trailer is, I don't know, and I therefore can't tell how many, if any, fibs it may or may not be telling. But apart from that, yeah, it's a smart idea in terms of to differentiate yourself in terms of story, tone, visuals over the dominant player in this kind of subgenre, again, the kind of Dark Souls or Souls type games. And that's a pretty cool idea. It's out in May, which is soon enough. Before E3, and again, I would not launch this game second half of the year after E3 or after the summer period, because you'll just get murdered by all the other games that are coming out that time frame again. Mordor, Shadow of War, I think there's Lord of the Rings, Shadow of War, which is the sequel to Shadow of Mordor. It's a game that's coming out in August that I'm currently really, really interested / excited in. And not to mention all the other typical big budget AAA games that'll be announced at E3. That'll be probably a new Assassin's Creed this year and so on. So that might drown it out. So it's good to get it out in the first half of the year. And again, it's a clever way of going at things. You want to kind of differentiate yourself from everyone else in the market. But we'll have to wait and see. The proof will be in the gameplay pudding and the reviews. Anyway, this is Defub21. Let me know your thoughts on this trailer and this game in general. If you think it's a smart idea how they've gone with a sci-fi setting to kind of differentiate themselves from the previous game, Lords of Fallen, from kind of the Dark Soul type games. And if you like this video, please like it. And if for some strange reason you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so for more exciting and exhilarating content like this. This is Defub21 signing off. Toodaloo.